Hey, shalom, shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha, Kwadash, double honors to the apostles, elder bishops, the great millstone, peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity, Shabbat Chanak, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha, Kwadash. And this is going to be a in-transit lesson, should be short. Not too long. We'll just see how the spirit moves. And, the lesson was, pretty much sparked. I was in a store and, I was just going through the aisle, just looking at certain things and, looking at some herbs, some tinctures and stuff like that. And, on the tincture, it was actually for some herbs, that help with, women's reproductive hormone balancing. I'll just looking at the package, just looking at it. And basically it said that it said caution caused cancer and reproductive issues, something like that. I know it said cancer and I believe it said reproductive issues. And the first thing came to my mind, this damn devil and his deception. This damn devil and his deception. Okay, on the bottle, on these different herbs, these particular herbs, he'll actually say that it causes cancer when it's really the opposite. His pharmakia, right, his witchcraft is what causes cancer, which I'm not going to go into the whole cancer thing, okay, but we're just going to use that as an example, okay? I have my theories behind it. But it was the first thing that came in my mind, like, man, this damn devil and his deception, because this particular herb actually helps with women's reproductive issues and hormonal issues. But on the package, it says that it actually cause cancer. It had a warning label. And this goes for pretty much everything that's actually natural and actually good for your body. That's why, now we're coming into the knowledge, we're starting to understand all these things. But before that, we looked at the herbs. I'm just using that as an example, as, does it work? Because Esau, he has his medical industry, right? Multi-billion-dollar, I would say trillion-dollar industry. Okay, the FDA, the Food and Drug industry, those two industries alone, it got to be worth trillions of dollars. And it's the same people that own these multi-international corporations. Okay, they have, their physicians and their doctors and their scientists, their studies, right? There's no study on this, right? Let me get this scripture, right? Let me get this scripture. This is Psalms 58. Let me start at 1. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do you judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? All right, starting with Esau, Edom, the wicked. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. And that's wickedness. To actually deem an actual natural product, all right, cancerous when it's really your products that cause cancer. All right, but he doesn't want to have any competition. He wants you to go to his hospital. He wants you to trust his pharmacological companies, right? He's the ultimate drug peddler. He's the ultimate gangster. Esau, he pushes drugs throughout the whole planet Earth. And if you on his block, meaning if you're selling something that's actually, giving him competition, or it's digging into his revenue, he gonna take you out. Okay, he's not gonna come on your block and shoot you like your average everyday Pookie, and Jesus, the drug cartels. Nah, he's gonna get you fired from your job. He gonna put charges on you. He gonna say you practicing medicine without a license. He gonna find your ass, and then he gonna lock you up. He gonna call you a quack. Right? And this goes for pretty much anything. well, the scriptures say, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. That's Esau Edom, and he's done that through his deception, which, by the way, he was given power to deceive, right? He was actually given power to deceive. Give me a second. I'm just parking. He was given power to deceive, right? In Revelation, he was given power to deceive the nations, right? And that's exactly what he has done. He has deceived the nations, and he has given them what? That wine, right? Which includes all his lies, you know, you know, giving you the illusion, right? Give me a second. I'm just making sure I'm parking right. Giving you the illusion that, you know, you can become the president one day. You know, that life is about the pursuit of happiness. Oh, trust science. That's a big one with E. Okay, trust science. Let me go back to the scripture. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. And meanwhile, while he's portraying like he's benevolent, right? You have Bill Gates, right? You have one of his titles is he's a philanthropist, which a philanthropist, it goes back to, when you break the word down, it means lover of mankind, or lover of your brethren, your brothers, pretty much lover of men. In a good sense, not like in a homosexual way, but you love mankind, you want to help mankind, but it's really the opposite. So they put themselves in these positions, and through newspeak, because the rest of the people, they don't really understand the meaning of words. Esau, he very well knows the meaning of words, and he uses it to his advantage. So a lot of euphemisms, like I said, a lot of newspeak, outright lies, outright wickedness, right? He's tricked you into believing that taking a pill is going to help you. And then you keep going to the doctor, and what? You're in a worse situation. And then he'll ignore your call. He'll say it's in your head. How many times has he's done that? Say, no, this is in your head. This pain that you're having is actually in your head. When all fails, they'll blame you, the person that's actually coming to them for help. And I'm just using the medical field, but we could talk about any of these fields. Okay, any of these facets, and which Esau controls, everything. Okay. The wicked are estranged from the womb. This is a scripture that was popping into my mind. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So this damn devil, he's just a liar. Okay. And the Most High, he's going to destroy you. Okay. Let me get that. And I want to get this in Job. I'm going to go to Job, 2 verses in Job. What is that? Job. Give me a second. Let me pull this up. Job 20. Yep. Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Yeah. So we got to suffer this. I mean, it's vexing, because not only are you seeing this, you can clearly see this deception going on, but pretty much 99% of the people around you are deceived as well. Okay, there's a few, men, that we surround ourselves, maybe a few sisters, maybe your wives or whatever it may be, that more so the men that can see this, can see what's going on. But the rest of our people, they're deceived, as well as the other heathen nations. They're deceived. But again, he was actually given power to this. So we might bring that out. But let me just read this again, because this damn devil's getting ready to be destroyed. The Most High is going to destroy this damn devil for this. He's prospered. Okay, he's prospered to the heavens. Well, it goes into that, right? The next verse. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds. That's how lofty our Esau Edom is, because he's accomplished, right, what he set out to do in many aspects. Okay, of turning, well, he studies the mind, he studies human behavior. So he'll put billions of dollars into human behavior, sociology, he'll study the body, physiology, study chemistry, biology, psychology, right? He'll study all these things. So he'll know how humans tick, what gets them going. He'll study what nutrients the body actually needs, to be healthy, to be in an upright mind. Right. And then what does he do? He turns that against you. He'll actually say that a particular nutrient that will actually help you in your health, he'll smear it. There'll be a smear campaign. OK, I mean, and there's so many different examples of that. OK, one is with the cancer and the apricot seeds. You can do the research on your own, but there's so many. All right. And this all goes back to Esau Edom, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers really is Rockefeller medicine. OK, and this damn devil's being exposed, too, because you even got his own exposing him. But ultimately, he's going to be destroyed. Yet he shall perish, see, forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? OK, because wickedness, the joy of the hypocrite is only yet for a moment. OK, I'll probably just bring out this last scripture. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me just search this. Okay, it's Job 13. Okay. Job 13:4. Right on point. But ye are forgers of lies. See? Everything that this man, his whole society is nothing but a forgery. Okay? It's nothing but doctored up. Okay? Doctored up lies. Okay? Ye are all forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. So you go to the physician to be mended up, to be healed up, right? But ultimately, what's really happening? You're being destroyed. And then when you see a product that actually can help you, you research it, maybe you research. There's a big, caution sign, warning sign. Well, this causes cancer. This does this, this does that. Because he doesn't want you, especially you Israelites. He doesn't want you to have a great health. He doesn't want you to be on the right path. Well, for example, this Israelite thing. All right. He's one of the main reasons why you got Israelites that, set up speaking, wicked doctrine, or I should say he's a helper in that. He'll actually pay people off to deceive. All right. He got so many people under his, in his pocket. Ultimately, a large portion of his money goes to what? Deceiving people. Okay. Propaganda. All right. He owns the majority of the media. All right. He owns the technology. He owns the servers, because everything is on a cloud. So he owns the servers. All right. These, you can actually have a corporation that he doesn't own, but, the fund, the banks, he owns the banks. So he can get you through there. The different regulations, you got to follow his regulations. He'll get you through there. All right. The different law, he can change laws. So he'll get you through there. Ultimately, the earth was given into the power of the wicked. And what has he done? He has deceived. Okay. And he has been no benefit to the earth, especially the Israelites. He has done nothing but destroy the earth. Let's bring this is, this last scripture, Revelation 11 and 18. Okay. The animals. Okay. The trees. It tells you in Isaiah 14 how the trees are going to rejoice. They're going to sing. Okay. The animals are going to be singing. The other nations, they're going to be singing. Ultimately, the whole earth is going to be at rest. How much more the Israelites, the ones that his hand of, oppression was on the most. Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry. Right. Well, yeah, because you got South Africa, one of the latest of these nations, all right, that are pretty much cursing America out. And there's so many of them. Now, if you ask the average everyday Jake, Israelite, whether they, even Israelites that call themselves Israelite, we can even say that like that. You ask the average everyday Israelite, right? They don't know what's going on geopolitically. All right. They're not really watching for the end. They're just in a movement. It's just something. It's just like the 5% or the Muslims, or some type of consciousness. They just want to be part. You actually got men that, and I've heard this, that they wanted a brotherhood. This is the reason why they joined, they wanted to join the camps, or they joined the camps, because they wanted a brotherhood. It's like, them Greek fraternities and black colleges, Greek fraternity. You wanted a brotherhood. Now, that's not what this thing is about. Now, you inherit a brotherhood, but ultimately, we came into this thing because of the fear of the Lord. And that's what our people lack, is the fear of the Lord. And we know damn sure Esau, he don't have the fear of the Lord. Okay, because the things that he's doing in the earth, deceiving people and making people go off, making people bug the hell out. Now you got, men wanted to be women, women wanted to be men, which that demon has always been around since the beginning. But now Esau, he's reaffirming it. He's affirming it. He's telling you that this spirit that's on you is okay. It's right. It's righteous. Love is love, right? And then he's pushing all these corporations, Target and, stuff like that. Budweiser, just the latest. There's more, but he's pushing them to adopt these, customs policies, if you will. And if they don't adopt it, they'll be penalized. But he owns everything from the top. Okay. So that's who's actually all these orders are coming from the top. You don't know, like, damn, where is this coming from? It's not actually coming from the CEO. The CEO is bought and paid for. The CEO doesn't own the company. All right. The board members are the ones that own everything. And then even within that, the board members, they take orders from BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, right? There's so many videos that's exposing the hierarchy and how the wicked elite, how they get down and how they are moving society in particular fashions, in particular ways, social engineering, if you will. Okay, that's just some keywords you can type in: social engineering. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath has come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged. And the heathen nations, they're complicit too. They, pretty much mimic. They drink of that wine as well. If you go to Korea, which in Korea you got a heavy influence of America, they drink that wine. Okay, Ammon drink that wine heavy. Oh, Moab as well. Moab drink that wine as well. You go over there to China, you go over there to Korea, Japan. They drink that wine. And liken themselves. Well, it tells you that in the second Ezra, is it 15 or maybe 16. Woe unto thou Asia, for thou hast been partakers with Babylon. I'm just vaguely paraphrasing, right? Pretty much they mimicked Babylon. You know, they took off their old garments and they put on the suit. You know, they made sure all their children are, you know, so-called educated, going to school. And you was like, well, we need to be educated, right? But you don't see, number one, you know, people who say that, they don't know what the hell is going on. That's exactly how the devil came up in there. So he deceived you with something that seemed but benevolent. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great. And Yahweh Shemal Shai willing, we are of those men. Okay. I mean, we're bringing out the wickedness of Babylon the Great according to the scriptures. Now, you got certain people that bring out certain things, but it stops there. They're still paper chasing. They're still trying to gain wealth. They're still trying to, stamp their foot, get their foot set here in Babylon and prosper. You got a lot of jakes. You got a lot of jakes that are saying to hell with Africa. They'll go to Africa. They'll see, I ain't doing too good in Africa. The Africans, they don't even accept me. There's a lot of videos on that where Jake is like, nah, it's not how I thought it would be. Okay. And then you got people on the comment board saying, you know what? Yeah, that's not our home. This is our home now in America, right? You got Jake that are doing that. So they're pretty much, making themselves comfortable here in Babylon the Great. Just like Jake done in all these other captivities, especially in Egypt. Okay. It says, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. So ultimately, Esau, and you're listening, you Edomites, the Most High going to destroy your ass. Okay. For all your lies, for all your deception, for all your blasphemies. Okay. For destroying the earth, destroying the people. The people are of the earth. The people are creatures. Okay. The Most High actually created man to be on earth. Okay. And to build and, have children and, plow the land. The Lord created man to dwell on earth. And what are you doing? You trying to destroy man. You trying to merge man with machine. You doing the most. So this nigga gotta go. And like I said, the inspiration was, just walking through the aisle. I wasn't going to pick nothing up, but I was just, looking at some certain herbs, what they got. I was really seeing that they had some ginseng, but I didn't see none. So I was looking at another herb. And when I, turned the package, I was trying to see if they did like a whole plant extract or they did an isolate. And when I seen the package, it had warning. This causes cancer and reproductive issues. I'm like, what? It literally does the opposite. It actually helps with the reproductive system, the hormonal imbalance. Women that be having a hormonal imbalance, their moons, they might have a heavy moon or a scanty moon or a real painful, right? Or they might be going through menopause and they're doing a lot of sweating. You know what I mean? It helps with the female, female hormones and all that, balance you out. This nigga said that it actually causes cancer. So that's just the deception. But you see, you can go to Esau, he'll radiate your ass. He said, no, there's no, there ain't no cancer with this. See, you looking at it all the wrong way. This has helped billions of people. Meanwhile, it's literally totally the opposite. This nigga let him tell it. This nigga been to the moon. This nigga on Mars. I did a video. This nigga got that plastic on Mars. It dropped from the ship, right? He traveled in the galaxy. He got robots. But this nigga can't cure cancer? Are you serious? There's still no cure for cancer. The best you can do is have cancer in remission. You fought cancer, it'd be like 2 or 3 of them. She bald headed. She ain't got no more breast. you know, but she fought cancer and won. Oh man, she's a survivor. Okay. But that's all the lies and deception that Esau, Edom. You know, that's it on, man. Until next time, shalom to the elect.